What is up, guys? Now, you probably clicked on this video because, like most people, you've been watching the news and you have seen silver going absolutely wild. You saw silver hit its all-time high a few months back, and then surpass it, and then surpass it again. And you're thinking to yourself, well, did I miss the boat? Is it too late? And if it's not too late, well, how do I get in on the action? Well, I've been investing in silver for almost 20 years at this point, and I decided to make a video today to tell all of you new folks out there what I would do if I was investing my first $1,000 in silver today in 2025. So we're going to talk about two different types of investing. One is paper silver, which is basically buying stocks or ETFs that track the price of silver. And that's not really what we're focusing on today. That's easy. If you want to do that, that's great. I do it also. I speculate on silver by buying SLV, and you can buy SLV or any of the other many ETFs or stocks that track the price of silver, and bada bing, bada boom, just sit back, relax, and wait until it goes up. But that's not what we're talking about today. Today, we're going to be talking about how I would invest $1,000. If I had a $1,000 budget, how would I invest that today in physical silver? So how would I start my silver stack? And I'm going to spend that $1,000 across 4 different categories of silver. The last one's kind of surprising, so stick around for that one. Now, if you are a veteran silver investor, keep watching because there are still things that you might learn, and I would love it if you would put in the comments your suggestions, your thoughts as well to help out everybody in the community, especially the new folks. So, why don't we get started with the first category of silver, which is government issue bullion, 1-ounce silver coins issued by a government. Now, I have a couple of those over here, and this is the American Silver Eagle. The American Silver Eagle is sort of the quintessential 1-ounce silver coin for investors. It's produced by the US government, but lots of different governments do the same thing. You've got Maple Leaves in Canada, you have Libertads in Mexico, you have Britannias in Britain, etc., etc. Now, what are the benefits of this? They're super recognizable, they're highly regulated, and they have very high demand through bust cycles and boom cycles. Now, what's the negative? Well, because they're in such high demand, there's a very high premium. So right now, as I'm shooting this video, silver is about $53 an ounce, but most online bullion retailers are selling American Silver Eagles for about $60 each. Now, that's a pretty hefty premium, but you do get that premium back typically when you resell. So don't look at that as a huge negative. Most of the time, you're gonna be able to get that premium back. Now, I would say grab yourself 5 of these guys, right? 60 bucks, 5 of them, spend 300 bucks and get yourself 5 of these. You can either get 5 American Silver Eagles or you can go on a little world tour and get whatever you like. Now, if you're looking for a deal, there are places where you can get slightly better premiums, slightly better prices, and the first place to look is your local coin store or bullion dealer. If there's a coin store in your neighborhood, go there, talk to the owner, start a relationship, and explain that you're looking to start investing in silver, and they will likely give you a very good deal. And if you come back, the more you come back, the better deal they'll give you. There is one other place, however, that you can still get great deals online, and that is at Whatnot. If you don't know what Whatnot is, it's an incredible live video auction app in which bidders and sellers come together in real time to buy and sell all sorts of cool collectibles. Obviously, I'm mostly into precious metals, as you can see, but they've got everything. If you collect it, it's on Whatnot. But when I'm a buyer and a seller on Whatnot, I am getting good deals and giving good deals. Now, obviously, as a seller, it's a business. I'm trying to make a profit, but for individual items, my viewers who have come to my auctions for the last 3 years can tell you that tons of people end up walking away with silver below spot. So you can still get deals at my shows, at other people's shows. Definitely don't sleep on it. And of course, if you use my link, whatnot.com/invite/silverpicker to download the app, you get 15 bucks in Whatnot credit added to your account, which you can use for anything, whether at one of my auctions or anybody else's. So basically, that's getting like a 25% discount off of your first one of these bad boys. You definitely don't want to sleep on it. That deal will not last forever. Whatnot.com/invite/silverpicker. Again, like I said, go to your local coin store. That is the best place to go. But if you are going to shop online anyway, come check out my auctions or some of the other great sellers, or just go into their stores and their buy it now and grab yourself some silver. You don't want to miss out on that. Okay, so we've got our 5 silver coins. So I've got a little Chinese panda as well over here. We got our first 5 silver coins. That's 300 bucks in the budget used up. What's next? Category number 2 is what's called junk silver. Now, a lot of newbies hear the term junk silver and they think, well, that must be negative. It's not. Junk silver is just another term for what's called constitutional silver, or silver that was used in coins prior to 1965 in the US, so 1964 and earlier. Any coin, denominations dime, quarter, half dollar, or dollar, those are all composed of 90% silver in the United States. And coins like this are typically sold in multiples of face value. So right now, with silver at about $53 an ounce, it's about $37 per dollar of face value. So what I would say is grab yourself 10 bucks of these, right? Grab yourself 10 bucks worth of coins, whether it's half dollars like this, or quarters, dimes, mix it up, whatever you're into, and you grab yourself 10 bucks in face value of US junk silver. I especially like it right now because demand has dropped. Typically, junk silver has always been really, really good in terms of demand and supply, etc. And there have usually been slightly small premiums, but nothing too crazy, and that's why I've always liked it. Right now, during this big silver boom, for some reason, it has lost some demand, and it's actually a little bit harder to sell, which is good, especially if you're trying to buy. There are other ways to also get junk silver. For example, all of this is world silver. That is also something not to sleep on. This, sometimes you can get even below spot because some dealers don't want to go through it and go through every single coin, and it's definitely less popular, at least in the US, than American coins. So you can get really, really good deals on this. Now, there's also a really big sleeper pick when it comes to US junk silver, and that is 40% Kennedy halves. 40% Kennedy halves are like the redheaded stepchild of the 1964 Kennedy halves. Like I said, all of these other coins are 90% silver, but the 40% half dollars people don't like because there's less silver in them, and you can often get them for below spot. In my book, silver is silver. If you get a deal below spot on 40% Kennedy halves, grab it. All right, so we've spent about $670 worth of our budget, but we still have a few $100 left and two categories. Now, the third category of silver that I would love to invest in if I was putting my first $1,000 in is what I call the buy what you like category. That's the one where you have a little bit of fun. Now remember, at the beginning of this video, I said there are two ways to invest in silver. You can buy paper or you can buy physical. If you're buying paper, no problem. That's the easiest way to buy silver. You just go into your Robinhood app or any of your other stock trading platforms, and in a few seconds, you've bought yourself silver. But the reason why you're watching this video, the reason why silver stackers like me enjoy this is because it's both investing and a hobby. It's something to enjoy. The coins, it's beautiful. There's art in this, and it's a lot of fun to do it. So why only get a bunch of American Silver Eagles, right? It would be easy. Even if you want to invest in physical silver, but you don't care about it, you just buy yourself a tube of American Silver Eagles and you're done. You don't have to watch the video. Turn it off. Please don't turn off the video. In fact, there's a lot more linked below. Watch those too. But in all seriousness, right, it's very easy to do that. So what I would say is a couple $100, buy what you like. Whether that's silver bars, art bars with cool designs on that, whether it is a cool vintage silver round like this one or this one that you just enjoy, you think it's cool looking and you like it. Maybe there's some IP that you're into, Simpsons or Marvel, whatever it is, get yourself one of those. Yes, it's going to be slightly more expensive. Yes, it's going to be a little bit extravagant, but it's fun. Or maybe you're into coin collecting like me, right? Maybe you're into the crossover between silver and numismatics, and maybe you just want to grab yourself a BU Morgan dollar, right? There is absolutely nothing wrong with that, and I've got plenty of them. So get what you like. Spend a couple $100 there. You won't go wrong because it'll keep you in the hobby, and the hobby is an investment. Now, before we get to that last category, the one that I said might surprise you, I want to share with you an incredible silver product called Silver Packs. Now, if you don't know what Silver Packs is, well, you gotta check it out, silverpacks.co. This is not a sponsored video. This is my own product. I have always been a huge fan of trading cards and cracking packs to try and find the ultimate rare cards, Pokemon cards, Magic cards, sports cards, whatever. And I wanted to create a product that really gives that experience for coin collectors and silver investors, and that's why I created Silver Packs. Each Silver Pack has 3 individually wrapped inner packs, each containing 1 graded silver coin. And like all mystery packs, sometimes you get the value you paid, sometimes a little bit less, but 1 in 10 of these silver packs has incredible, massive hits. You could get a Carson City Morgan dollar worth hundreds of dollars, or pre-1933 gold worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Yes, there is a $20 St. Gaudens gold piece hidden in one of these 250 packs. Now, so far, nobody has hit the St. Gaudens, and at least nobody has published it, and over 150 packs out of the 250 have been sold. There's only 100 or so left. For those of you who've made it through to this part of the video, for the next 72 hours, I am offering free shipping to anywhere in the United States with the coupon code FREE72. 72 hours for you guys, free shipping. So grab yourself today a silver pack 5 per customer limit, but enjoy and have some fun. And post videos of it also so everybody can see what you opened. Anyway, back to business. Let's talk about that fourth category. The fourth category is what I would call usable silver. And it might surprise you because it's not bullion, it's not coins, it's not something that's typically thought of as an investment. But there is absolutely nothing wrong with it. Whether it is a chain, right? This is a gold chain, but you can get silver jewelry. Or you can get some decorative objects. Man, I should have polished this before I'm showing it, but this is a little decorative piece that I've had in my house for a very long time. I think I inherited this actually from a great-grandparent, but whatever it is, I get compliments on this. It sits on one of my shelves, it looks nice, and it's a way of actually enjoying your silver as art. Or many cultures, religions, etc. use silver in rituals or customs. These are Kiddush cups, which Jews use to bless the Sabbath over a cup of wine. So you can get that. There's all sorts of different things that you can get that are silver that you can enjoy and actually use instead of just locking them away in a safe or safety deposit box. I'm a huge fan of actually enjoying your silver stack. So that is how I would spend my $1,000 budget if I was getting into silver today. What would you guys do? If you would do something differently, please put it in the comments below and let me know what you guys think. So what do you think? Are any of you guys going to invest your first $1,000 in silver? Let me know in the comments below as well, and I am more than happy to help guide you, etc., etc. Anyway, I had a great time, and if you want to know how I would invest money in gold, maybe I'll make that video too. So I hope you enjoyed. Hit the subscribe button, throw me a like while you're at it. I've got a lot more awesome stuff coming down the pike, so stay tuned, and until then, Silver Picker out. A huge thank you to all of my wonderful patrons. You guys are amazing. If you're not yet a patron and want to become one, the links are below, and I can't wait to meet you in our private Discord server.